Day 475. How many pieces is this? It's a puzzle without a picture. Alright. Brand new camera. Well, it was in the last video. Brand new memory card. Definitely wasn't in the last video. Not at all a brand new light. It's in all the videos. Almost. Brand new lack of comprehension on where to put the light. Come on, light. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we'll just hold it. So, there is some aluminum there. Oh, it's very bright. You can tell the difference between the head and the block there. I had to take the engine mount all the way out. Oops. And I don't know where I put it, so it's good. And oh, we got the crank down there. We got the oil pump over here. Everything's just happy. I'm happy. So, now, ideally, in this video, we deal with the back end of the car. Let me see if I can turn this without throwing it on the ground. So, I'm taking care of that. And my friend is dealing with his own vehicles, because man's got vehicles too. So, we got many projects happening at the same time, and we're gonna try to get them all done in it's Wednesday, 3 days. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure that we'll be able to get this painted. Honestly though, I'm becoming more and more confident in our ability to get this car back on the road, painted and everything before the end of the week. This here is looking good. It's studded, same as these ones here. It's holding my speaker right now. So, wow, they look beefy in the camera. They're not. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna get started. Like I said, I had to take off the whole engine mount. So, oof. Yeah, see this? I put a green thing here, but it doesn't work if you don't look. So, got to take the whole engine mount off. I put brand new spark plug wires because I want to use the OEM ones on the other car. It's nicer. And yeah, I'm going to keep going. From here, it's oil pump, but I mean, they're bolts, right? So there you go. We got a deadline. I got to make it. So I'll show you things as it happens, as I typically do, but I really got to get working. So, you know. Right, so not very good lighting, but camera's doing better than my eyes are. This, the microphone's on the top. I don't know if you can hear that, but it goes tick 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 tick. And this came out broken, and it also goes tick 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 tick. So that explains the oil light. Old parts rebuilt. Loose term there. I'm ready to pop back in as soon as I clean the engine block. There's only 4 bolts that hold it. That other nub is the engine timing cover. 2 pieces of good news. Figured out what this gasket was for. As you can see, this is the old one. It was broken, so that's it's kind of a miracle I had oil pressure at all, really. So that goes in here. There are 2 Phillips head screws. You take those apart. There's a gasket under there. Don't touch anything. Just change the gasket. There you go. It's kind of in the way. not easy to light this up. Well, you know, I always say, like, this is such an easy car to work on, and it is, but, you know, some jobs are more complicated than others. So, it's pretty clean in there. I'm just about ready to pop the, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, look what we got here. I'm not gonna spin it because oh, my lens is dusty. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm not gonna spin it because I already spun it many times, but it's gone around a few times. Put it back at TDC and look where it is. Looks perfect to me. Tensioner's in place, oil pump is in place. I got the pulley on there so I could tighten the nut. So we're at the point where I'm basically putting a cover on it and reassembling the rest. We're done with the timing belt. Welcome back. It's the next day. I filmed, I think, a little bit. No, I didn't. I haven't filmed yet today because we've been both busy and pressed for time. So not much changed, but also a lot for the amount of time we had to work in. It's, I think, 9:30. I've been up in a boot since 6:30, but there was breakfast in there and everything. So we got some, you know, some putty here. I think it's gonna look pretty darn decent. Also, I'm going around scuffing the paint, which makes me sad because this is actually nice, but it's the only spot that's nice. So here we got some scuffage. Ironically, it matches the roof better when it's sanded. I scuffed part of the hood, but you can't even tell, so that's good. I'm probably gonna put the hood down and get to scuffing. So basically that's where we're at. I'm just gonna go ahead and ruin all this paint so we can put new paint on it. I mean, this paint is ruined, so it doesn't even matter, but it just feels, I don't know, is it just me, or is like scuffing paint that you've previously polished multiple times like weird? Anyway, so I'm happy with all of what's going on here. Although, oh boy, that might be making wind noises from the heater. But yeah, this is awesome. I mean, that came out literally like that before, so I'm very happy with that. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, I got to keep scuffing, and ideally I'll get done fairly quickly because frankly I want a nap. I haven't slept more than 4 hours in the past 3-4 days, so it's I'm tired, but we'll get it done. So alright, I'm gonna get to work. need to make a loud noise. But anyway. Scuffed. Except for the trunk lid, actually, I'm realizing, but I gotta go inside. Yeah, the bumpers and trunk lid aren't done, but goodbye shiny black paint. Soon to be hello teal. Also, I'm gonna take that off because I got an impact, so I can take all the bolts off, save some masking. There's still, I'm gonna back all the way up over here. I go too far back, you can't see the back anymore. There's still some masking, like the windshield washer jets, the sunroof, the antenna, but I need paper or something to mask with, so yeah. But this is drying. I got the heat pointed pretty much directly at it, so hopefully we got some good dryness potential. I don't know, but man, obviously most of that's probably gonna come off, but and it looks like a fender again. I am so impressed and happy. I'm guessing that below here we're gonna also have some putty, but a little bit of body filler. It's not my favorite thing to see this much body filler, but I'm just so impressed that, like, you know, this was not a fender, it was just like a crumpled piece of metal. That was there, like, wow. Also, not only was that there, but it was like this, you know, it was pushed all the way up. That piece, the corner, was folded like 7 times. It's pretty incredible. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick, you know, break, if you will. I don't know what time it is, but I don't know what time it is, but I'm pretty freaking tired. Didn't get much sleep for the past like 4 or 5 days, and I got up at 6:30 and went to bed at like, I think I fell asleep around 2. So I'm gonna take a quick break and try to get in contact with my friends so we can maybe see what we need for actual masking material, because I'm not gonna mask everything with masking tape, obviously. So we're gonna do that, and we'll get back at it soon. I'm pretty happy, and progress is always good, and in opposition, as opposed to, right, in contrast to the last time this was on video, where there was not very much progress happening. Although it's in this video too, so it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of a video that took 2 months to make, but it could have been just 1 week. Anyway, she's a beaut. Also, I'm loving the green, lime green and bright yellow freaking masking tape. All right, I'm gonna talk a little louder because I'm not using the awesome microphone device. Masking has occurred. I'm trying to get that masked, but I'm just fed up of lying down on the floor, so we're about to put this on the lift. I don't think anything really has changed here, except maybe this. I really don't remember. This is new, I guess you could say. All of that is scuffed, masked, except here, I suppose. Put in a piece of tape there, and then it'll be ready for paint. Taillights are masked off, so we don't, you know, paint inside the trunk, I guess. Oh, that's the hole for the key. I should probably put that back in. The keyhole hole? Sure. Mask that. Yep, this is, oh, shove this back on now, I guess. This is looking good. Needs to be sanded, I hope, one last time. And then, yeah, it's almost time for paint, guys. Obviously, gonna need some newspaper or some such to cover all the large, you know, areas. But yeah, you know, it's we've got a nearly fully masked off car here. It's all sanded except for maybe that and definitely that. But again, I'm going to put it on the lift and essentially be able to actually do things. Like, I mean, my knee. Yeah. Top of my knee is here. Top of the bumper is. I mean, like, it's a small friggin' thing. Wouldn't even be able to get this thing. Like, you can't even knee this car. It's like midway down my shin. Tiny little thing. It's still 15.5 feet long, but it's tiny. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back to work here. We just took a bit of a, you know, meal break, and we're getting back to it. Hopefully the next update will involve this all being masked, and us being ready for paint. Welcome back. I'm talking really quiet. This is done. Insanity has been masked over here. Paper shoved in the bottom. We're on the last body filler round. Paint might stick here, but not for long. She's on the lift now. So, paint soon. I have to take it out and put it back before I can paint it though, so the glass isn't masked yet. Ta-da! Pretty stoked. Paint's freshly dried. Did he fix that? Looks fixed. Looks like the plastic will pop right back in there. Oh, well, that's teal now. Color matched wires, that's what you want. It's mint, for sure. There's definitely nothing wrong with the body of the car anymore. It's steel now, so it's perfect. I still have to. Oh, this cover is in the car, I think, and not yet painted, but I still have to put the brakes on and register it. Don't worry about that. Anyway, steel. I'm so very excited. Oh, that dent. Yeah, I forgot about that dent. Man, it looks awesome. Anyway, just figured I'd give a quick tour here so that I can start on the brakes. Man, I am super stoked. Crappy lighting. It's okay to work with, but that's much better. All right, this side is good. Just gotta make the adjustment. That might be okay to start, but I'm gonna double check. Need to level the pads and everything. They're clearly not far off, actually. That might be able to go down a little bit. But now that, you know, this is all perfect, I'm presented with the fact that that was actually shooting brake fluid out right, oh, where it got dark now, right there. So that's fine, right? You know, when you go to put these, oh my god, let's see if I can manage this. When you go to put the shoes, it pushes, right? And you gotta squeeze it together. Every time I was squeezing them together, it would go pff, and I would, yeah. Also, my friend pointed it out before that happened. He just walked in and was like, oh, that's probably your brake leak. And I was like, I don't have that. All I have is this one brake line here. Damn harsh lighting. That one brake line. Now, the problem with only having one brake line is that I mean, it doesn't look quite as wet. But apparently this side is likely to be leaking as well. I mean, it stands to reason, as far as I'm concerned, that that would be the case. So, it's fine, right? I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, so basically, tomorrow, I'm gonna make a run to town. I know I'd find something, right? Like, you don't expect not to find anything that you need, but I didn't really foresee the brake hose being totally popped. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on to the front brakes. Haven't touched those yet. They currently are rust flakes, as one could expect. I gotta say, the storage, you know, it doesn't cost me nary anything, but it sure is expensive. Pads are brand new. Brand and new pads, so basically it's a case of take the brand and new rotors that are rotten off and shove brand new rotors on. But this is going to be less of a pain because that's already ready to come off because it's a Honda. Love it. Alright, gonna get to it. Yeah, baby. Gonna spray that black again. Don't you worry about that. I gotta take this masking tape off. Oh, there's more. And gotta find these lights, actually. I'm not sure where they're at. And there you go. This is strangely stationary. Anyway, these need to be pumped, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get brake pressure, so what I'm gonna do is adjust the rear. Camera did something funny just now, so I'm not sure if I recorded for like the past 2 minutes, but anyway. This side has screws. Why is that so like solid? It shouldn't be. What the hell? That moved before. I have to figure that out now, because it's not even touching the caliper. It's a huge gap and it's not moving for some reason. So anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get brake pressure, so I'm gonna have to basically make sure the handbrake works. I just need to make it mobile for tomorrow morning to put it on that side, so that if I don't finish anything, and I know I'm not gonna finish the brake line that needs to be done because I don't have the pieces, but I gotta run into town anyway, so basically I'm just gonna adjust this, which actually it don't look bad for whatever reason. Gonna adjust that and start shoving the trim, the bumper, the tail lights, putting everything back, and that'll be that. Okay, I'm filming quickly because last time I left the hood closed with the engine on, the engine overheated, so I'm gonna make it fast. I'm in the car. We have some brakes. The alternator is not actually currently charging, so there you go. The alternator doesn't charge below like 1500 or 2000 RPM, and the engine overheats if I rev it up, so it'll be fine. I got a 3-hour drive, and I'll let you know if anything happens. Wish me luck. Alright. Good times. Check engine light is on. Everything else is checking out. Good stuff. Something seriously wrong with the front end, but we're rolling. Well, maybe 45 minutes left. Some of it is owing to traffic, which is going to be lots of fun. Oh, that smells funny. Smells like poop. But anyway, aside for the trim on the driver's door flapping a little bit, it's still very attached, thankfully. Aside for that, everything's going good. Surprisingly, you know, no overheating. Barely used any gas. So yeah, I got no complaints, aside for the obvious ones. Sit rep. We got traffic. Brakes are, you know, working. They're doing things. I heard a nice click in the back of the body. I assume that that's just the accident settling. I am not putting my lights on here because I'm going to run out of battery. Usually I do though. So I got the heater on to max, and we're just kind of cruising in this lane because it's the one that doesn't stop, which is what a guy, you know, needs. Almost there. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. He didn't do it yet. Anyway, tunnel. Fun. Also, the oil light is on, but we're going to ignore that. Oh, the music's on. Big ol' heck. Oh. The car next to me has studded tires. You got to take those off, man. Anyway, I think we're going to make it. I was beginning to think of ditching the car somewhere without going through the tunnel, but we going. Don't worry about that oil light. Anyway, truck, you know, tunnel. We got motorcycles splitting lanes. That is loud. Why? Alright. Okay, the engine sounds less gooder, so I'm just gonna... gauge is going back down, but...
Continue for 1 kilometer.
I gotta get off the highway and park her. Well, my shiny turd's still a turd. Oh, jeez. So, I'm gonna have to plan a trip of basically drive somewhere without any traffic ever, park, turn it off, because it doesn't charge while idling. So when I got off the highway, it started again, because I just basically got off the highway and parked, but I don't have a multimeter on me, but it must be at like not enough voltages right now. Plus, I mean, the only charging it had was in this car because it was dead. It's a good plan, you know, drive somewhere with a dead battery. I wouldn't recommend doing any of this to anybody, ever. Anyway, so I'm gonna just give myself a boost and get up on out of here. Made it. I'm wearing sunglasses. We made it. The legend is there. We're home. Pretty excited. The last time this car was on this street, the back left quarter was almost a foot too short. So pretty excited about that. Also, it was a completely different color. People probably think I have a brand new car. Brand new, sure, yeah, probably. Anyway, I'm gonna go do the things and the stuff. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I gotta deal with the crap in the back of this car too. There's so much stuff in here. It was not pretty. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff about this car is not pretty. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the saga. I'm gonna condense all of it into one video, I think. It's been a mess. It's been an absolute disaster, but the car is finally here. It occurs to me actually that I haven't walked around it yet. So you guys actually haven't seen it. I guess I'll do that right now. Put this back on now. I took the little fuzzy thing off. Let me just get my crap together and I'll give you guys a walk around. Oh, that's shiny. So, it's about a day late. A couple of dollars short, I would say. Yeah. It's not, you know, done, but and here's the corner that got pushed from here to about there. There, yeah. This section was like pushed out. It's looking significantly more like a car now. So there it is in all its glory. The color's glorious anyway. This is what the key looks like, by the way. We put one of these on there. So yeah, currently I only have one reverse light here because it works out that the JDM and whatever reverse light at the bottom has a completely different like back piece. You can't just flip it around. So I gotta get that or new JDM or New Zealand taillights, or Europe, basically everywhere except North America. Although I do like the USDM ones, so I'll probably stick around. Yeah, that's it. I'll walk around. Boom.